first done my trailer reaction for this show, I had so many people in the comment section saying it's a book and they are from Egypt themselves and the book is so good. And yo, my hype, my expectation for this show, it went so high, and let's have a chat about it. Paranormal. Right, so Paranormal is a brand new Egyptian TV show on Netflix. It is 6 episodes long. Each episode's about 45 minutes to an hour max, and it is rated R. And yeah, it's based off a book which I personally have not read. I actually didn't know anything about this show or book, which is quite nice, going into it completely fresh. Well, semi-fresh. I had so many people commenting on the reaction, letting me know what's going on, which I do appreciate. Big love to you guys, you know who you are. And yeah, the basic story, our main character is a professor in Egypt. By the way, it's in 1979. It is not in present day. But yeah, he is a professor, and basically, he don't believe in nothing. No ghosts, no spirits, no demons, no paranormal stuff, nothing. In fact, in the first episode, he says something, it's not line for line, right? But he says something like this: if 1 + 1 ain't 2, I don't believe it. He has properly turned that switch off, mate. He don't want to know nothing. And there's some crazy ass stuff that happens in his childhood, which we get to see in flashbacks, which are one of the best parts of the whole show, to be totally fair. And it is only 6 episodes, and some episodes are only 45 minutes. You can blast this out in an afternoon, quick time. And you've also got a bunch of other characters, some love stuff, which I didn't really like. You know, I ain't about that lovey-dovey stuff. Haunted house, some crazy-ass scenes, properly spooky stuff. We will talk about them in a minute. But yeah, that is basically your story. He don't believe in nothing paranormal, and obviously the show, the idea of the show is showing him some stuff, try and make him change his mind. Now, as for the cast, I personally, again, don't recognise everyone. I'm assuming everyone is from Egypt. I think the main actor is actually the director of the show as well, which is pretty slick, and he's by far the best bit of the whole show. He's so good, man. Like, he narrates a lot of stuff, and his sense of humour, I love it. In fact, there's a scene that he says to himself, and I was actually laughing proper hard. It was, why haven't we invented a button that just makes us disappear? That line genuinely had me in pieces. His sense of humour is really good. His narrating in the show, especially the first few episodes, is really, really good. It brings you to his mind and how he sees the world, how he debunks stuff, and it was pretty good. Now, this is advertised as a horror or spooky TV show. Let's talk about that stuff. Horror-wise, I was kind of let down a little bit, if I'm being totally honest. I didn't really know what kind of show this was going to be. I kind of thought it was going to be, like, properly scary, which it wasn't scary. Like, for me, it wasn't scary at all, mate. It was spooky. It had some, whoa, spooky scenes, mate. Like, some of the scenes, they were pretty bad. They weren't scary, though. I think there was actually, it got to be fair, was one jump scare that got me, but everything else, nah. Genuinely, I think I put this show so high up. I expected so much from it and to be properly scared, and I wasn't. I think that's my fault. Looking at the comment section and stuff, I was like bigging this show up, man. I was like, yo, this is gonna be sick. But yeah, the spooky side of stuff was quite nice to see. There wasn't any like gore or crazy madness. None of that stuff that I normally love from horror movies or shows was absent in this show. Now I'm just going to talk about the other few little things. First of all, it is 6 episodes long. Those first 3 episodes, they didn't drag, and I wasn't bored. They were slow, man. They were slow. It had a lot of stuff to set up, and I think that's the problem in the fact that it's only 6 episodes. I think it could have been better to be 8, to be totally fair, but yo, those last 3 episodes, in fact, episode 6 is so good. Like, the payoff, I'm really glad I stuck with it. So if you start it and you're kind of feeling it, but you're not 100% sure, definitely stick to at least like episode 4, 5, and 6. They are definitely much better than episodes 1 to 3. And also that love story thing, I don't want to go into spoilers. I ain't going to go into it. I was not a fan of it. Like, it feels like every show needs it. It just annoys me so much. I'm fully aware this is a book. It's probably in the book. Just this love stuff doesn't work for me, especially when I watch a horror show. I have to be like really invested in the characters, and I'm going into this properly fresh, not knowing nothing, so it just didn't pay off for me. Again, might have been a little bit better to be 8 episodes long, but I'll be fair, if season 2 comes out, I'll definitely watch it. In fact, like, I can already see people saying like, oh, you didn't enjoy it then, man. I did like it, I just didn't enjoy it to like the level and peakness that so many people said that I definitely would, because I definitely did not. I was not bored. It was definitely better than average. Will I watch it again? Probably not. Would I recommend it though? Yeah, if you like horror stuff, spooky little stories and all that stuff, paranormal stuff, if you like that stuff, definitely check it out. It does have English dubs, which normally, I hate them. In this show, it actually wasn't too bad. So I think Netflix or whoever does that sort of stuff have upped the game, because it wasn't too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, overall, this definitely was better than average. It wasn't this peak amazing thing that I've been led to believe. Probably one of those situations where the books are like masterpieces and then the show is like less than half that level. I can see a lot of people loving this show. I can definitely see people hating it. It is not for everyone. In fact, I'm going to give Paranormal 6 nerds out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen Paranormal? Are you going to see it, or did you just hate it? Did you love it? Please let me know in our comment section below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.